jël ko waaw ngeen dugal ko TikTok mu gën a nice seen saram de ngeen ñëpp ngeen uti liggéey daa fol leen seen boss kecc mu ngi biral doobe ci la de ko da moom dalu leen loolu
Sajid, come here. It's all right. Boy, hey.
boy dangal boy so boy hey boss
Kewama,
Alpha Wainambara.
I'm so angry, yeah. Alhamdulillah, you come online. I'm so angry what I saw. So we make a journalism. I cannot believe I've never seen anything like this in the world where Yemo Lamo fa allegedly Marga Fonyama, it had a court and he's insulted because Nalaka better than Nenka What happened?
Yeah, when the incident happens, I was among the people made along who I tried to find his image because now on the car and for people to actually address him, you need to distribute his picture so that our public will be able to identify him. But the police will cannot be at everywhere.
Yeah.
So and I do that, and thanks to that effort, because Mayor Mutanunka hand over to the police was a civilian, and he relied on those pictures on the platform. Police will find another pictures, so they rely on those pictures also. He was able to be identified. So come find in because that night we went with the police up to his house. Na try more fight than the woman I obey Urala Bongo in Sukuta, then he wear no new.
So jete module fa astagfirullah jete module sentence am me akoya hang ako minister of justice ya hang wala asama makas ko ya bunki dola so alma mira ko government example set wala ni mo kulu balo member do sai ya samba gesti de kidota ya bum mo be ay ko fatale eta ya ni mem fando e bade
ya ni waketa bob keta faro web talala gambia kon ya da sa tek ima example set Monyala ya yetan ye mo buki dola o ya hang fa ya example set ya be ya je
sister bala ma
ata stop lore
ye mo ka ni ala ko ma dun tanyola
16 years
Bob
what's mo li before ya fa fo mo de be keri
Bob
This is very serious in Gambia by this moment. Tonya tanta Gambia the combine. Ata Gambia sister
Yalo, but that's malam furnela ante fula furnela e dunta nyola yafa that one also
kini man dama fulo court case gis nga boy bi ni ak lu munta nek even suma liggey bi dañ ma da sax ak fu munta taxaw man dina make so man suma wala dina ko jël ci boy bi su sobe yalla inshallah
no doko jot paray ñoko day
bu dugal sa bopp si problème sax kii doo ko jot.
Maytu du place boobu sax pour nga dem rek pour nga am accès si nit.
non court hearing bi diggante bu moo doxee si corridor bi ak fu munta nekk dama make so ma try bro man dama jël suma wàll su ma la waxee dama jël suma wàll su leen déggee boy bi dóor nañ ko wala mbéj nañ ko rek xam leen ne man maa jël suma wàll.
Bob kii dafa rey
dama day follow court si so xam naa suma ba jot kii nii
ñi ma woo fee ñi mën si la because I male to experience already so say anu alingasi at the end album ko ñi about ya belli because why I mental issues so that sama plan to I cannot doctoral maje and then you do the worst thing again because it's not the main focus I think killing to do ya bun ya sama plan at the end ya ko hanga bulat
so nigga understand Gambia mostly melka faro ke même fait kundo wala mental
issue what am tell problem to they tell them they get mental issue what am tell problem
mental issue when you go to the mental again they will take you to the hospital for treatment of mental issue and secondly again the hospital they will say that alinga abula mental issue la bala kirip karap and they bribe the nurse that's all we do in Gambia here You fall in which people will see that this boy is dead. Because it is crime ke. Imanda wale kana ka Gambian will neng kotege again. And secondly, the police will be there. They don't know anything about that. No one is saying anything about this case. You want the dingo jibe ya five bala don't be they don't used to call a Muslim. You will kafir olti. Ya kala madingo jibe ya lipa fo ya fa dak aniyo sume blokono. Where is your grandma or something else? Abiji abafa kan ita mari ka balafa way nyami ka taraje ka kwamo karaway. At ite mujibe ya lipa ya fa bala tiyo me bori ani bismillah fo ni mandra fo.
Mo be si duwa dorong ala mo ale kunna ko ale molbe mo akane ko kunna ko wote ya ala madu dol je wala life ala ka taman sero de brin duniya ja wol kunno ku yatale mon futa nyanta jogis la dame dol kunno ku yatale fa in general because wol dol teje la ala
menta jahala yemola mol fa imo bade nam folo yete samba court ika di mol ika pare ika mol baneng ika camera kiss aka mol kiss so which mean ning ndefe to nyata nyanya mata mankende because mo meran ka be kende
bob kada fo ko nyim nyama man kenyi
Never can I don't you
jamande ay mo nek jama fo ya deport
how many people they deport you mo jelle deport
ko jama
ya do je
ibe siri la ko
yalo bob kuma kin ka fe ka fo jama ka deport
even
ka deport kala ko you don't comment clan they don't deport
driving na about life making I'm mental because more me force kata ba we dunta you don't have good paper there they deport you what is the fault na si fa la fault mu ko ita ko ni bang ko kan imang kait kin no sudo je ibe tai wife lo drug wa
ko ni na mala boni do mal
sister ni na mala jamai ko ita
they will sell everything that they need to sell in Gambia
ko be mu drug wa fo ni nyama wa fo na de te bo le la sate auto
ko yin
fast money kala fi wala ita woni bang ko ya fa bo drug wa fle in one year da ite na Gambia yeb mbal
Alial noko last June they sent more than 12 people in just one
just 1 month.
Just 1 month. 12 people.
This very crazy. Just this month already. Bob, just this month already. Just this month already. Yeah, understand? Because justice lenyen to ko lo ni ni death penalty no ni mo fa
since that issue our class we used to have class in 8 o'clock we used to go to 7 o'clock but say 9 o'clock la mo kata because mul maka hani iba maya yes mun to do ye ku ita so ita fa kensenke ati enjine mo ne bade with nimiso manke kom we have to mo alala ila wa to rete fa but fa nya do bi ya
ñindi ngol jibe ñul di jibe ñi mu di nalti
ko be 13 years le 15 years busumbala saturday ye di ndoro muta jo fana be 15 years ya bute
ya lipa ya fa
but sa ndala fa ka ñini kam menna fa ma mere ko fana ñun dro ko
ko brinde ndala ka fu ñama fo inde ko la yo ko do lu mi den ka busumbala ako ñego ndolo jan kelo bu jan kay kelo ako ñamuna ako ñego sunku dol bu ja lipa ya fa nga ya fa ko ngay nga bay insido mbita kam busumbala on saturday waketa
bari ante memira nte lodi ndia time mo nte kata patilla le bar bi dinno ngata patilla ay kabo muta ay keso kan kono male ka fanya di fo gawlom bam fo nyaade do len keso farma mere ka fane kay ci gën bokk ni fana
bob
wala fana ke dundi ñu ko ba
wala wada bi jele di ndul hanta dro ko mala hanita sai ka saba foi poni dole fa
sen ya na sa ko nyi be sa sen do ko sa yo ko na nyaadi le nyama fana attack
yen ki jelante ndinna manta
so like
no one club remember joko pilo ko walta ya ka drink ko no whether you like it or you don't like it you will drink it e ka tara dire fa e ka boyete paw boy so le kele makara ngere kele minna because masungu document lo man sondoro min do yak man ngata doro e ka bote nyokama e kele anu pilo ni ay do sungu to le ba minna by force ni ma mi be ka ket la foye so ni be fa tak
Bob.
But then the man sila for be business lagi. Ito yung mula mo fa, yung isang mamayo, ika mo, ika bangko be banay. Ika pa mo kita man siya.
Bob ñu mu doma di wote ñi nanata sa konkota be men kala wala tambi la wote ni me fa be banen di fe ngutindi la
Tondi fa.
Nko.
bolle ngeen daga finti ay dem tre ñi abe tama kam
Ye mo fa ya make so ye defana. Ye fanam fa.
yalla mi nekata gambia ko ni
Ye mo ke ye mo fa bay de ñanta ye fa.
Ni mandal problem
Gambi jangot yang
Ye mo min na mo fa da.
Esa mama main le sama makat at the end
Batal ni mo fa bay de ñanta
bala. Secondly,
Hold on. Okay, so I'm Menkela. I'll not start from Dumala. Because left live in controller. So remember Duma feature nyadi. It follow down Fune Keta. Then gana double baby la momo 2 minutes. Then para 2 minutes like AG. Because I become more more to be campana. Understand? Yeah, man. So I tell the more be Jumala Fakela moderator de Marco Jam because Nyanda Kakachala and Yanko Disco. Hold on. Love a life controller because Mojamal Moljiweka. So we have to make it very organized. Momo Sentana. Yediam 2 minutes la bene. Okay, guys, I'll name so I'm benala request al koreke. So Momo 1 minute, ni Momo na regneta 1 minute la. So be me and in life kekam. Ndalbem funding kellet. I don't know what is wrong with my face. This app mal meaning in the babondi no la nyadil. So nyimbo mol koma e kanyina fo Buba J Babu J le tata mola gara soto akala motol di wala pro moto ngin do ko ay so anata ja atara modo ra moto do ko ka ako met na wala moto bula ano keleta according to eyewitness also so bira no keleta waya bute e memfo atata suwo ko na e moror ci kana ta fa aborta so ya nyini fo di following day ya muta so bri ya muta ya samba police station auto ya investigation no nyinke wolto nyi wato kono so inata ya samba code B ya understand so bri ya samba code B code ko itel case nyi moy no la ya remind nyanta ka samba mile 2 so bri kata mile 2 ay banko be banen wolto bri president ba vice president media ba na merol mfamal mbamala ay mobe bane ko ya di TikTok mbo video le play so bar bi nyimbe ke ka nyamen dol ko ya deport nanne amang kende abe sate kono wonyala ni molka to problème o foko banta mota as excuse la because nyama to moto borndi la nyama to ta fala ko alta TikTok ale na video dunde ji so nta mari nyim kulubali ala bala ko it's nothing but rudeness, pure rudeness lam dara mane ka fanya resoro kan fenna mankala he's well fem mankala so saying atele amara bi nyim mo fami be keri why what is the problem mune be keri you understand because they member je tama la ken sam ngin dul ko election yala be kere skeno sacrifice la be kere I don't believe that mon le be la kulubal yalla ka drokol dung e ka dunde mon la bankol kono so government have to invest in these drugs ni apartment on ni klopol ni ko kono all this nonsense will ka start jere nte bebe gambere be kata non patila le government nental ka mul makoy mbe bolo ko mam baje dinin mereng men yalla ko 13 years 14 years 15 years ita tay mani do mo ya lipa ya fa so men ka faka nyama tala nyama ma kulubali ala bala because nyama to atno la wonya because biya ala jibe ay lam hey ya me sigo play kanya mo just listen to him okay, number 1 action day tamu nga se saga ne ko news day kese de ani fa namba ma yo fa nene because itela yimu kulubali alti prison officer nga mel lonje al kam menke do na futa nan fala la kun li fa kun SNA 7 ala samba confinement number 5 atele am nga damen fo tanka ala samba confinement ala la person bro dia ana nay bu je fa sumuna ke je fa fata ala bro je because ngene yimu kulubali alti ndamu fannin kelti ndamu na mo fan na mo la fan ngani pour être prison but this guy is very disrespectful He's very rude. Ni mankulu ni namol makulu. Or astaghfirullah mankala molti ni mafankulu because kebalom. Because this is very disrespectful. It ain't more la mofa. I'm on 1 week from see from for the family with grief can. They are grieving. They have not even come out of that yet. They arraigned before the court. At least so remorse. I don't know how Ninketa Mulokonole, Mantau, but I'll see Amfanya, but it's okay. Ika na ika Gambia, ika la middle finger ta, ika uli the banko be, ika foko dem lengenduga ko TikTok, faka faka sika fonsanye. Ninya matal, ninko nya mato amanke kom. I'm even trying to use that as an excuse for kabula, but ninya matale, ni mankende, he is sick. This guy is sick. Ni yanda kany nim bol bula nyola don Westfield direct 3 minutes ya discipline ya sama mile 2. So mile 2 official member bella maka RC mall jobate wala tel member biji ali ngin kun li fo kana roswaro use de Allah ser kenson use for ali akun li ali asil. This boy is mad ngin si mo fano mile 2 le de because mile 2 atele alone number 5 number 4 confinement berol bod lal berole ali ngin seal. They should watch this guy. He is mad ngin si mo fano le astano mile 2 fa moda comedy because ka mol kun ko jele lan setol katra fa ni woto so alo bla fana garde because ni manken dia ni nyal no ka life is done ni ala ni ndamba ni jojol fa ni loyal in prison court rek sa fanole. But what is happening kunun ko fana busumbala dindi merol tara 15 years dinno fang nde ko je Gambia damane Africa damane ka restaurant wol tay ka dinno allowed men be 15 16 ka dun night club hol kono alanga tonya fana ko nyoy government cannot do all these things regulation will be night club tiol al ID card hol tal kana ko do man jube momo yalla no ka man for 18 years ndaba Europe da menya right now wallahi ni tara restaurant fonda pour ka dunji they ask you for ID card ni man for 18 years another if I'm Bill Gates or if I'm Mohammed Jad or if I'm Basiru Jawara they don't allow you to go in. Why can't Gambia do that? But Gambia be dinner 14 15 years wala kara club ye kesolta ye dolomi ye taisaba inyae ma yena ye molfa wala mole perdeto alika dinol da manefa apartment yo mo tam apartment o dindi mer non ko am for a certain age al canal apartment o renti ya because ni manta apartment o ani yim bichol to 10 dindo din bita ja ye saj because this is getting out of hand niya for mole malen ko ikamemfo. But most of these cases all men bebe ke kan teng wallahi I can swear to my 3 kids ngamen soto drokol ka involved jail. Drugs will involve jail because this is crazy. Understand? On the age, you come for the end of age cannot buy a cigarette or whatever in the West. Exactly. But Gambia more fun if on the women ulu. America with 10, 15 years or 10 years. Yet $10 so the if I could take a cigarette or sanyana. Avana look at a cigarette on your malala saba. Government cannot do all the moment government hate katamin that I don't like them. But government cannot do this. We also have to take our own responsibilities. Hindi nuru muda nge kulu mole edon kulu mole edon put in the right things la dinuru fanan time and kata school wala intella club tal ni ndala bi ngi la diva wala de maxisas wala de LP wala de nga ice cream sanga sai dindu ta manke club pot dindu ta manke drokot because bi ni e fo nyamandi jani tade drokota ye mola mo fa wala tade mola mo song ital be ju sendela mile 2 ila parents will be control ci kala asambe ji rek batanye mbebe kelete fonti dindon fana nyantala ka long dindon danga dindindula naje bintel kananka diam jaw we just love and care about you guys but na le mo la mo fa jang ibatal le mutala ya song adme present fana dani la menna death sentence bi jan entel ma fa ko ngam mo muta dron ha beba man taw bar mo tawta e mo fa comme ya jambe memfo isita ye sigarto saba ye dolo min ye pilo ke balo kono fo e juwo farata e pareta ikate ka muro ci kate ka mandi mo muta boy ka so you should be killed. They have to set a example to somebody. Government need to set example. Wala minister mo Dr. Sisa ka ko no itel mantaro kala ne mo soronto dead ibe kala life that life. Ibita wala padin la. But ni mo me mo fa. Tamen na ko fam be dundi ya samba ya kitin the sentence to death. Ya na ya londi Westfield wala ya londi jana. Ya hang nga dang account. 5 jiki jaka je 5 fa ita ya bade. Ya televise TikTok ol be na 360 wol manka jang wol ci network ol be ya bondi fondin kel ya ja sa Gambia ne mo fay ke faale de wallahi ñi batra ya be stop la banko kala because this is very painful. We are losing young people. Look at Yunusa, a young university lecturer, and it even do nanyo rek yeb kabota ya so account. Look at how painful that one is. We talk about that girl in Westfield. Somada juna sarta la bamala na fama akakata doko for father family na do ya call ikako nying ya fale because of what abdoko la birolto ite na rege do yemande sunko dino taraje ya fa ngola kesta nga faje this girl in Lamen St. Peter's lo sunko nying ya fa o case falenta be fenkereje la marana stadium moto jana ya fa ya nube bonde ntelbe mail to nyawnya we see that video and be o case be pending because sunguro nyin sai kanya matale ye case suspend le follow you understand affirmate leptanoto affirmate Medicare balaji yes Medicare balaji last year mbele o jang atata dunje ay sungude no taraje imagine sungude no nying atana la broda be ka do ko kedde broda be leptanoto atabe biroto ibena to nyolo do ko raje imira boy ko nyoy ko goodbye wolbe ke last time tibe nyojala yena ya muta ya fa nothing is happening another girl ya fureta la jena jeto do burfoot la gadi no kono so what is going on in my country what is going on kununko busumbala anin jana fo sen luanga lomba sen luanga ko nying na telefona tabokoto ma fo la moti na tabokoto jeto dum that club ali ma ko jeto la bang wo ko po mbe tabokoto yedi ndu mem faje last week I forgot the former Saint Luanga Charles Lomba Mala. I don't know the club name. Saint Charles Club Auto. It had no mutaji afaje. Garasoto, these idiots. Namenke mbarate, menka gambenul be banente. It had a moto di mola, a moto fix. Ina te atarje ya kelendi. It had a so muro le afa. Busumbala. So, as keno for Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, another motor case lejela. So what is going on in the Gambia? And Musa Sabali and Brikama for Brikama, you wouldn't sabol me mutaje. Musa, is it Musa's? Excuse me, is it Musa Sabali? So what is going on? Government be mem fa inte de mi ko bela, nyim ko be kere na president be tek ya jambe ka fintele no ay diam baro. President ya manke ko doro yetar sirin state house kono. Yebula moto kono wala bi Useni Dabora diam da wala Talib Bensouda diam da wala Mama Kandila diam te fintinang iba fra ham fama ten woda manke president ya Mr. President ya momenti you should take responsibility ni la country is going through finte diam mo le bang inya kasi nyim election yela inya kasi Useni Dabo wala wol manke na mansalti ngeytele ta Gambiano le carte fa yetele you should come out and talk to Gambians e mo ri asoka itandiko karam to dinu jibe say ko be kata no school fan sama da juno karam to dinu ko be kata no study la musol ko be kata no ila ndugal la sama da juno saying Mr. President ak alanin ki life finte nambang inin Gambiano le diam bari ni mo fa be caring the president cannot come out to address his people but bi ni lo ya dabo diam da jandron asina ha mfama ten wala italim la ndele jato fa but time no jato bi jato mem fa jamme kamen ko mande jato wo fa mo la mol fa janne man tra support ka wala bar ni ba tar ya be kera ka fintela diam a ko nyinta stop Mr. President, we want you also to come out and step up and show us the leadership ko leadership man ke dron ka convo dun ka si state house ka kondomo ke pare ka fintina wanya no you need to come and assure the Gambians that hey nyimbe stop la stop baro Gambian man tan happy la ko kono adi bi niol men bebe bogan Gambia kono jang akede la time kono wallahi there will become a day ite tale israt contribute nyininga ala ba fole ko ite president baro nga Gambia karfetella kabo 2017 la for 2021 for 2020 be jola fanga 2026 muna na nyimbe ke kay manson ka diam ndel Gambia fa nga jom soto boy nga nyakas ni baro kola let's all come out together na oppositional be na together with get rid of baro because baro man mol care kurang of ta janne boy baro man finte ka diam mol la mol be fa ka njang boy arna to ja fa ñew last month June in Saint more than 5 people young people will come out to address the nation to reassure us that there are steps that will be meltala Gambia yimbekela Gambia da mane mo be siri be dating nobody is doing anything about it but this is the fact this is the truth they cannot be killing people every day people are dying al samplo set ni mo kulu balola nte prison billahi nkabala fa ngamo ko de kata prison la but this idiot la ta prison I really like it because it na no la jang mol be diam le fe kan ka Gambia be mu de ka mol be banen because yola ke jayi ko gambeno be mara saram fo saram ndelom fo nyaadi lom ye mo be baneng han ko fo be tulo ka fo gal cigarette sanyi ye samba mile tu ita ye mo la kontoni simon dila no yenda ka indim fo ninkel bulad num 5 minutes Westfield ni ala sonda 4 buluf 4 fedara selo kono abal na ko kulubali ama mo na fa fen. This is very sad. So president rebe dan la menna in death sentence momo ye mo fa bala firun kono ma fa ko accident de binter bem fondin ke ala beta mo bala men kono bari site kono fa de pilo mi yeta e saba yete muro ci ke mo tra la restaurant ye mo tra la do kudla ya fa ni ku ya kono bala firun kono da ye samba court you cannot even show remorse fe kana boy ka mol be baneng you should be killed. This is very disrespectful and very shameful. Bring mo fal membe ke da jang nga mol pick but please ninga mol pick jumale moderating kala ja laftale mo be mute ninga mo commande même follow be duma we diam do fane diam mala fi life ngi be du ñoko you understand jumal be kala moderator you are insulting. Who am I insulting? I don't insult anybody here. Do I insult anyone? Fatu Sise, I did not insult anybody. Who want to be a moderator? But nga more ke moderator ba. Yesterday also a 15 years was killed in Busumbala. Okay, so saying ni take the moderator please ninga melpick ite diam rek just tell us what need to be done because this is unacceptable. What is happening in Gambia manyana kake mola funding kel bebe faka momo na rek 2 minutes nite diam ta 2 minutes ite do fane na. I'm trying to pick us. Moderator, I'm all pick bang. I cannot be picking everyone. Make me moderator. Hold on. Let's start. Yeah, hold on. I'm trying to.
Assalamualaikum.
No, hold on. Fatima, let's start with Fatima. Please, Momo said they're not on mute. Nima mute that mbe jindilale. I'll mute. Basta la dumala. Fatima, you can go ahead.
Assalamualaikum.
Wa alaikum salam, Fatima. Momo na dela line on mute. Why, please? Wala mbe jindilale. Yes, Fatima, you can go ahead. Fatima. So we may ko discuss kami. May nila ko discuss ka. Yung boy niya, yung balo friend ba kaya boy billah wallahi taala. Ngam mo jala balo friend ba yung nabala friend niya fang is just too much. Mal fa kam mo ba? Is anyone hearing me? Nal kam mo ba sa fe duma yes, I don't know. Can someone Okay, can somebody speak, please? Namin diyan life kalon. Namin pick mo do diyan bang?
Okay, numbara.
Inimbara.
Okay. Mbele FGB kana sena fo meta biro la nye mbende nyumboyo la video fe after nata na jebe life la. Okay. Ndefe comme nimbo nye ay menkate ning amon bete ya dal. Ay menkate amon be. Anda men farankate kulubali yala. Nya jibe. So ndefe nata rekom bi ni mo fa nyame ni ko ekten non ata fanan kata fa wala nyam ay nyim ma nyamen ka to kala ata be mi rara kula la menning comme nin kaga menon ne wala kam ko mo ko ton ne manke kilen so ko pare senden den ni mo fa ma Gambia ko na abisiar mbakel
asiadal mo fa asiadal de
asiata bakela hana man ka comme ndafe min kata kombo jang e mol ko la fan out ken but ajibe la sem base wokera o moto nen drive mi yalon ko mo la ta tam tripla atata ya fa wo case fa mo ka mo esa mo ba fa kan so tuma o mari be justice so yena jibe ko tan mo ko tan ko to men be ka fa mari mendi wol wota fa o metere sense na justice man ke ji me ya fa malon fo fa be soro ni na ko ya bula ba mo ma kala lo yena jibe wo do western union do kulal men fane mi an ko yebe fa wodi numéro farmata ni fa ay sa tolamba emin be fa hanbi wol fana mo manku lo njito so nde men je min solution nde men je solution ni moy mo fa yafa
thank you so much sister. Next one in 2 minutes momo na 2 minutes like 2 minutes. Mr. King Laka, you can come in. Then we have bad friend.
Yes, assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam.
Yeah, come like they are nyami like Gambia. Gambia bidaka nyami nga tunato manda taranku, you know. Because near more farm when they fall. Gambia jale iga moja malafa an case do fanan kada janne comme like Gambia badi isa no badi fengo badi masakunda sol fono right now badi masakunda kandum iga mo fale the next minute president of Anka back ninji be Senegal fajana. So if you kill some people you want to kill you. You know, Gambia.
So guys, anyway, live in man thinking because left and more contribute, but they are not listening to each other. So I'm for wrong. This is very heartbreaking. This is very sad. Definitely, as a young person, as a young activist, a politician, a businessman, I feel so heartbroken. I feel so heartbroken for the fact that day in, day out, young people are dying in the Gambia. You monkey Gambia thing kuno. We were called the smiling coast of Africa because Gambia was peaceful, Gambia was nice, Gambia was safe, but it's no more. It's no more. Every now and then, more of a faka. Every now and then, more of a faka. And most of the time, young people are lump. Young people are lump. So the amount of drug men in Bangkok is a lot. Government nyantalaka more makoi. Government nyantalaka more makoi. Mansaya manke drone ka in state house ka kongo domoje ka bula moto kono ke lo political opponents will attack. No. Presidency is about safeguarding your people, because if people are not safe right now, how do you expect them to do anything? So right now, boy, nothing is controlled in the Gambia. Fem diata moy inta la border la yere ta dunia be la border. Ni afo ka fako ha kariwol mala fi luntan la. No, ani Europe jay be Europe da men jang. Bol ni ninka ba men kana Europe jang. You don't just enter anywhere in Europe like that. They control their borders. But Gambia border, mo na taina, I turn a business so I business. I be in Tadron, I restaurant in New Year, I sell no Year, I come less than 1 year or 2 years. I have a range over Borondika. I walk over the Mintole. You talk no Europe, Europe Jang, you start drone, fat even in Cuba, like a motorbike on the bank statement. Ibe Kuman living in Canada, where do we get this money from? But Gambia, no. Foreigner killing Benala drone near for Garu resistant. No, but that is the fact. Because if the Gambia don't care. Ima care fonga nyofa itrebe kodo men so daga yola care. So most of ngin draw call ningin pilol ningin cool mim console ningin membeka dunjang italla ka dundi eta klopol kono boy bro ntel bele kata dun klop but nibe klop ko le ka jele draw call ning cool membeka dunje is just too much. Kadija to call, you are very right. We have to check our own attitude first, because government ngin beke no lan telephone nyanda ka check momo akabosu wolo kono Momo akabusu kono. Momo ay banim fan sister lesoro. Let's try to check ourselves. Until you sul men fanam bedware. Al ngalong ko nga popos long. Ni bita pati la teta pati la pati enjoy yesena. Bari bita pati la be crack mala. Ibita pati la be pilo mala. Ibita pati la be gaw mala. ibida patito be apartment on rent la men dia te ba kire je ta ye mandi te mo la mo fa yeta ye sorong for the rest of your life because aka cold wala ye defa on fa ifrende même fa wala family bonondi ye defa na ye bono and this is very bad. This is really bad. Whenever can every day we have more fala. Night club tiol ala night club for control government. Ne momo mala night club for control. Atel la marta government la. Atel la marta gina lila lansino sis alila club for strong. Akana on the age allowed ikata club for kona mon correct. Apartment tiol atel membe apartment lola ala mansino de ite mariela apartment low. Ite dingu sote la korda kono yo safeguard. Yela apartment o chika yadi agent so ma lon ko fo bob kedo fatti 13 years le man fa be 12 years le but as far as $2,000 le jo yela apartment o diala ay tela apartment o ta nen sunko te ndon le ta je ye crack diala wala e pilo diala ay kontan ay mandi ay tay mandi muta ay mandi mumuta a fa wala barama wala tay mo la biti ko te alon ko e fana yo jini bo sotale aligi dunia kono ko ngako soto nyaaw nyaay ba be check la killing nga soto nyame adu nga check nyame mba spell la nyame so ni de mari la apartment on low ila apartment on canadi agents sola because most of these agents they don't care for the no mudi no le fe manke nende ba as far as itel be ko soto kanje this is what they care. You understand? This is what they care. So be the trade so kono yela so kono muda bo ya control ye do control ade be modo la life destroy ka
yo inimbara de bubbling
yeah
muna wedi are
alhamdulillah
all good
all good yeah
yalong Gambia, the way Gambia is heading is very disheartening na brother and icha near kuje kule asabu and Gambianol ninko nga tonya fo nyoe na brother bibi te niaje Gambianol be sofa kam fam because tonya le man sabati there is lot of injustice and inequity in our society and only ko kena even police all from ni bera investigation ola mune ko sabu ka wala follow jibe what caused it, you understand? Yimbe Gambianol yambe ya longa ikamim for na brother you see in life na brother you must be truthful or you face the consequences, man, bro. What there is no perfect government in this world. And it tubabol yafango. Tubabol la satel be sateti je mi alon ko identa constitution ola. Each and every nation have its own constitution. You understand? So Nyimbe, because of we Gambianol decide tale blindly. You understand? We have a great leader which was respected in the whole universe, but your brain was to an extent that Gambianol Yamra, he is a bad leader. Kabring our changes, Gambia change, brother. There is no government which does not kill in this world. Yeah, America Mansakudaka Mimfa Sangoto Gambia Bukofa. Guantanamo is in America, the most dangerous prison, na brother. Je electric chair bele bije na brother, injectional bele bije, different kind of method sol pour ka hadama dingo pour ka ñin mo kurungol eliminate, bro. Bije wol be falal ni ko nga we achieve what bunam ya jamela advice to bring up back in 2016. He gave the government, he gave Barrow only one advice, only one. Wala security na brother. Without security you cannot achieve nothing na brother. You understand? So since coalition 2016 is the problem of this.
You work towards maintaining peace and stability.
Yeah, bro. So you understand?
Let me make it clear. You cannot achieve anything anywhere in Africa.
Thank you very much, bro. Nothing absolutely, na brother. Nothing absolutely. Ila korda fongo ni Cairo tije na brother. You cannot achieve nothing. There must be law and enforcement in any nation which want to achieve development. The law must be enforced. Momo man so wala bro ajibe boy lolo. Yeah. Wala na ko law and
but say also bro, yeah. he can for definitely we all agree that we have even though I don't believe Gambia rule, no, I don't believe in that because government let me come. Government is continuity, but right now we have a very weak government. We all agree on that. We have a very weak government, yeah. But don't you think so? Don't we think so, yeah? Ni government betakan. Itala role movement as a leader is to assure your people even danger menkono. But the government USA with all these killings will happen. The minute the president cannot even come to talk to the Gambian, come more assure. Science and the student about the damn ganja. You quite from the no school. Someone that you know just saying.
Bal la moy kan more than 1 hour. Medu bal la moy kan brother. Ngala conversation all be moy bro. Wala na nga for I initiate my talk the way I initiated, bro. Look, they choose many wrong leaders and put them in the right place. At a walk la, bro, they fight Yaya Jammeh. Among keko Yaya Jammeh mantra do ko la. Yaya Jammeh in political party be le command for priya do ko ke man song from UDP to down. You understand? Because they want to lead Gambians in a way which is going to satisfy the West, bro. We are not Western people, now, brother. Until we are Gambians, we are Mandinkas and Manjakos and Fulas and Serial and Sarahulis. We have norms, we have ethics, we have traditions and culture. Bro, you understand? Bro, we need a patriotic Pan-African leader, period. We don't need puppet leaders, now, brother. Yeah, puppets on the
last week, I remember the Momeo Mofano Burfoot. Justice Jete ordered delay. They should kill him by 2 ways. Either hang by Minister of Justice or a firing squad. Don't you also think that the government need to revive that death penalty back? Pour kanati bang. Yes, sample set more lab. Come ya jambe kake no nyame.
What death penalty lati na opposition all ye Gambian all be brainwash ka for this guy is a dictator. Ntol fall for a dictator leti bro. Mfal ka for ko ibe suba salal wala nge balo kandin.
No, wonderful. Ala me moldada. Fama jahala badani.
Allah dictate us what to do, how to live, bro. We must be dictated. Munam dictator in Mandikan, Jola and Fula. We are brainwashed, bro. They brainwash us and the most brainwashed people like a load platform also to act like they are intellectual and educated, bro. They are all educated fools, na brother. You know, Nilon Dobe ni Bulu Gambia Betamila General, bro, because they don't have nothing to offer, bro.
Absolutely.
I'm telling you, Mandinko,
yeah, despite everything, I remember when he came to power, I was only 4 years old, yeah. But come at the end, I can think I am more aso. Come, you remember Kekak, Billah will let Allah, he's going to stop it. But men the Jahal from June, and then July, men think I can name Brikama, a Mosa Balafaji, Basse, a Mofula Faji, a Jang, I told you, Kololi. Jana Nimfaro Kedamindol Fonte. Man, is it
Larkuna Jama? Larkuna Jama.
Mokilina Faji. Baka, you're Mokilina Faji. Busumbale, Mokilina Faji. And in that other place, your boy woman from Faji. So I thought more in 1 month, 8 people just lost their life. And Faji Koda, thank you so much.
Yeah,
and Faji Koda, so we are talking about in 30 days. Over 10 people were killed.
Andong the politician who have initiated this change, do you hear them expressing their frustration like we, the ordinary citizens?
Thank you. Blame is not only about Barrow. You understand? But even not politician also.
Yeah. Ndeme do kudula nso doronga elaborate ngal fenge. But ajibe bro, there are more data. We don't need each and any politician who have participated in coalition 2016. Period. They are all Western puppets. They don't have nothing to offer for the Gambian people. No brother. We need Jammeh back or somebody far matter than Jammeh. Somebody who will deliver far more than Jammeh, na brother. You understand? We fight fire with fire. We fight evil with prayers, na brother. Bro.
Absolutely.
Gambia don't fuck man safe in their own country, na brother. Because they choose puppet leaders, na brother. They are all puppets. Billah latalai. Ni politician will be in the Gambia president, Sirang aspire can they all want to rule Gambia in a way which is going to please the West.
Absolutely.
Bro.
Absolutely.
Now very kilo tela puri low cut kaita de koyoko. Bro, ajibe mfire moment after fire how to rule his family. Bro. I can feel. And when you lead also, that's how they wanna lead. They wanna lead by pleasing the West. Yaya Jammeh is the solution and ajibe Gambian all be rice la. I'm the one who is telling you this Wulia today. You understand? Me no fongo ya jambe fight le be rice la one day ka foko they need him by hook or crook, bro. Ngata drum, bro. Yalam futu jelle be taskam because of bro satebe koliaren ke wol foko min ke la dépense all soto no ima soto do la musol be disrespect am, bro.
No, what I mean? No, men from the Gambia right now, huh? Come for now, be lowering.
Bro, we need Yaya Jammeh back. That is the solution. Amud Nina ni. A country which is 95% Muslim.
I don't. Yalam Munde Jam is an open platform. Anybody.
That's what I'm telling you. As a concerned citizen of that country, I'm giving you my own part.
You
know what I mean?
We have to.
That's what I'm saying, and then we understand that. I'm not trying to disrespect any politician. I'm just saying
no, but
what
right
they
now,
have done.
All these politicians that are taking for this office, everyone is weak. Everyone is not talking about anything.
More today. And mandingkol ko ni takita ke takidula ni boita ni takita e boita ke takidula aljibe man kay boita dame. That's a proverb, bro. You understand? So ajibe Gambia political
no,
how toxic
because strong. Yala nima agree da menna. Mansa kilin jaman obe ka banko bang. Gambia man ke ya
foede.
Hanin kam
memfo. Nying concept of mbe bulu tam fango te fango ma wofo. And do you know the reason why I'm telling you what I'm telling you, bro? Ajibe bro, nga bele foede. Gambians are frustrated. Gambians are not happy. You understand?
Yes.
And Gambia is far more than this politician. If I told this is the Gambia they want to offer us, let them fucking give us back the Gambia which we already have already. Gambia we have no killings. Bro, you think this is a joke, bro? This is not a joke, my brother.
It's crazy.
This is moment I felt sugarcoat la jam, bro. They are puppet leaders and we don't want to be ruled by puppets. We need somebody like Yaya Jammeh or far more than Yaya Jammeh, bro. We need a real Gambian dingo, bro. Until we are proud Gambians, bro. Until ajibe fuare ya, bro. Ajibe until fuare ya bukati nga mo buda neo. Funding. We need that kind of leader. Na di amta dunia be alonko hey. Dunia na da nga lajele, bro. You understand? From Bawo said for Buba who can offer Gambia that kind of Gambia, brother.
Baro is not a solution with all what we are going
and
through.
And who gave us Baro? And who gave us Baro? Where did Baro come from? People just want to sugarcoat it. But Baro aware of politics. Who teach Baro politics? What kind of politics is Baro offering to the Gambian people? It's the politics which he have been taught from UDP, isn't it?
No, Yalong. The problem is we have a very weak leadership in Gambia. That is the fact.
That's why we should claim back the strong leadership we have. Now, brother Ajibe, yes. A man must be a man. Now, brother Ajibe, in life, bro, Ajibe, life comes with circumstances and conditions, bro. You have to fight to deserve what belongs to you. You understand? Yeah, bro, Ajibe, until boy, bro. We need a leader which, you know, if we look at you, we will admire you. Bro, there is no perfect leadership. There is no leadership without opposition, and it is each and every Gambian constitutional right to affiliate yourself with any political ideology you want to. Fonde. Yeah. So they cannot offer. They see their personal and selfish interest than the Gambia. Na coalition of work because na Gambia more than Gerald, bro. They won't disintegrate it, regardless of what their differences are. But they end up seeing their personal and selfish interest than the nation's interest. You're not 2016 coalition of work, bro.
But anyway, thank you, OG, thank you. There are a lot of people
respect.
on the line. Thank you, respect. Yes, respect. Thank you. We respect everybody opinion, Jam. I still don't believe that we need Jammeh. We don't need him. At a time, then we don't need Barrow. Also, we need a strong leader. But we cannot just say Gambia Barrow Jammeh need to come back to do what he ruled for 22 years. I understand he went. He's a history. So we don't need him back. I menke Jammeh the leader nyandaka strong and the constitution. We need a strong constitution. We don't need strong leaders. You understand? So neither the constitution is strong, the leaders only Gambia Kanu, and then we move forward. But Jammeh for what? Gambia, when he want to come, he can come as a private citizen at Akanila, but not as our leader again. No, for what? Gambia is bigger than Jammeh. Gambia is big, but more opinion. But for me, I think that doesn't make sense to me. So, Tima, Bismillah, you can bring in your
Assalamu alaikum, Bob.
Wa alaikum salam. Yes.
I'll be content.
Mbejola.
Yeah, your topic will be important about it because Gambia kata jamming is very sad. But inte mean suggest Gambia Bob you move for near job asiata because security long. Because in Tolia community in Fajikunda na one case sort of since 2019. That case around can still now. Kewo ana sembo ikoya deport na since aka tan tole mole alfalu ni ka bona jame on to akata ke attack. Ya understand ndu na bi attack la muro wala katari bulo kono nda sembo warta. Akafa be fala. Ya understand ndu those people na elder solom labunga tina na community mobile selatanya. But since 2019 corona time or the case nyimbe on Nkata Fajikunda police station or Bundung police station or still now we case nin tata ika la kendingo fonka police all fangol ndoni lata kendo nyen kambob police afango iya bula selo kono ani mel mo victim wolti ni na lota nyola akayita ndi police all be katari jaka so mba kari falale police all be nyati lola ya jale so wokuo nying imes kendo nyen samba court ikamuda fa iko kendo iko amen kenda ya jale so say ndu hani kabi akala fi attack la le naye kilinje mo comme c'est kilimaje be siloka
so wokenole society
still now the society kono ika samba kampama ni ya samba kampama just like 2 weeks 1 month doron pam ya bula bob ndu akatala
would report that that one to the police but right now in case of membe keren tangi
my society tinyata bakele bob ni ya mulfa wala na kuwa kata zero kuwa kata nothing police ke borin police la ibuka fembondi je so nyina mofa siya banko kan so sai inyan na min kala ni ya mofa ni mi ya mofa yefa at least mul besila la wala la domonding
absolutely
nyim ko sembo warta bakele people mul security man tight no Gambia mul man hani Mulle family be Gambia mul man kuke noje asatale
I'll screen off on ma thank
you so much very important okay
thank you Tim
thank you so much
thank you Momo have to contribute like African you can open up your mic Momo have to contribute like send in a request then I'll screen off on ma Nina like let's just sit and discuss topic comment we are talking about this crazy man because ni mankulu am respect soro amanga meno respect nkaila kumo fobi yaje inam nyamaro de mealon ko atata mola garaso ko atara je afa last week ya arrest ya samba court so bi brata court ay Gambia be banning akata mo wori mo be mala fo saram nyaadi lo ma sur account afa je nyame so bi mbolo diam kan mo fami be kering we counted here in 1 month over 10 people yola fa so what is going on drogol mem na banko kan namba fanga week leadership le sotobam wala nyanda ka dead penalty le murni na mom what to contribute la just send me fenko nina 2 minutes you just go down do fanina African you have 2 minutes to
go guy number wa program in the diaring just defana committee left come adje wolo committee as a country makotoke do ba fo kanko like we need jamme back no, like to that statement, like I disagree with that. Yalo, Jamengala time kele, he is gone. He did something great. Some, some also not. But regardless, at all times, but just that's meant for no committee sign thing. Mo family maker in Gambia, yalo the main institution committee, blame lala. Wolomo the Gambian government, Adam Barrow nala nyar, fongo government, katu imakea. Gambia constitution okono committee abiyele nemonga mofa yalo nyantale kafa why for example that one serves as a justice so in so-called democracy committee ikanyi menjube yalo democracy neatar non committee Adam Barrow nala masakunda ko they are working for the democracy which means like a democracy should be for everyone including like the people who have been unjustly killed for them so which means like a democracy should serve that is why even the United States of America need a death penalty be jail for them in different ways so saying Gambia me mubankote mome ngalonko kiome ngalonko ay muso la nyoya fay muso nyimfa atata sapeta muso dokan yalo Adam Barrow fanka kaito sanyi sign committee yalo ne kawo pardon. How comes Gambia banko kan? Then you let that type of person into the society. Obeke no la nyadi le. Luolu people are dying yalo ne government nyanta ka step tala. But I'm in fact, look, I'm not only blaming Adam Barrow, but hand police all ahead in the Gambia, I am blaming them. They are all part of the government and they can also suggest laws to the national parliament. Yalo ne mengalongo committee team sol mengalongo ebe kerim banko kan they should not be done just to give them at least like something kajako hey, these are urgent things and we should do these things as soon as possible. Moment ngalongo ebe sir mile to ye mo lefa yalo ne amanke ko kuran ebe la fentela enyanta ka wol londi banko be nyatole firing squad ke fire to set an example. It does not matter. So we pare fana within the government fana sector kon corruption o ba bele to kato nimmol kadiamle mengalongo Gambia airport of fund droko katambi through that airport fund. So just Gambia yalo committee like nothing is working. So the only institution committee yalo doesn't blame no all of the government kato ninyaton kol tilinta. Bob, trust me, everything is going to work. In every country is like that. But ninyaton kol mantili, nothing can work because of they hold the power at the end of the day. So abonyale.
So what do you think, before we tell, what do you think need to be done in 2026? Don't you think that we need to change the leadership of the Gambia?
Absolutely, 100%. In 2026, Laftal Committee, all the parties in the Gambia, Fatah Bank, UDP Lombang, these other parties, they should all come together to form a coalition, Kajako, Adam Barrow, Weji, by any means, because of that is the only solution. Nimbang kudin be kumbo kang yalo na you as a leader, you do like sometimes for yalo na ka Adam Barrow fanya ka funtinam banko kang, for example, like a weekly kanaka Gambian address about the problems that is going on in the Gambia. Ibu ko le fanya, go to countries like Mali, Burkina Faso, Niger. You call a leader almost daily. They are briefing the citizens what is going on in the country. Ila sula dal mumunere. Gambia banko kang ibukoje. Just last 1 month ago, documents all funda kaitol men ngalonko. Million le sunyata bankola nafulo. Go to ibuka investigation oje. Nothing like that. So all of these things, yalo na bemu Coal men ngalonko, they are affecting the people. Electricity bukasoro. More than $10 million was spent on the Gambian airport alone. Yalo na and the likes and the list goes on. Isidi amule for the whole day. So ngaje ko the only solution is Gambian ol ngana nyokang nga coalition of form by any means. Adam Barrow na they should just go Adam Barrow na government. And then if they also go, not only that, but there should also be a full investigation against all of them from bottom to the top. So this is what I believe in, like my full transparency. Because
Thank you. Thank you so much. Dija, we have Dija, but before Dija Benala, left a video to play lang my president for like Memphis, President Barola. Me at the president could be a tamla. And this was a president and that promise was called leader not near 2 times. If you want to go before 2 times, you go out of idea. Let's just listen and then ngana Dija to then I say na.
I'm a big fan of Term Limits. Really? Yeah, big one, big time. I'm #1 fan of Term Limits. Because it's good for our institutions. Most of presidents overstay in power. Sometimes when you overstay, sometimes you go out of ideas. You don't have energy again to move things forward. We don't want that to happen in this country.
So man in video na look at my in the video beneath because President Fala info ako ni state of power to more than 2 times and then they get out of ideas and this is what is happening to our president right now. Presidents are exhausted. President, the only thing he's talking about now is UDP, opposition. So don't you think though stay at the phone overstated? President ida phone for ida overstated. Mulla funding kel be faka. Mulla mul be faka. You understand it? So we need to have a strong leadership. Yeah. So, Aisha, you can talk for 2 minutes and then continue the other side.
Assalamu alaikum, Bob.
Yeah.
What we are seeing right now in our country right now, we are not even safe. Even us ladies, me along control, masembo, so control musul. Infinitinya fong kamol, kolia mol bulo konale. It's just kununko na mafan jang, paradise view. Sunku dola ya so murula janne. And womu tilibula kuntanlete. Friday lunga yatra mobe. Tata Friday prayer ya so muro le ala mobile busa bulo ale amaka manfa. That's the only thing what happened. Hali tilibulo ibuka haja fanka fenti ila konyo fanka kata bikitu o kata somewhere we know that it's your own personal life ikata woleke. This time but people are saving people what we are facing right now is very, very hard. Us ladies, some bottom to block on. We have things to do. We cannot sit at home like that. Right now, momo ye mo fa. Inyata ka ajinin kale yo mari fa nyadile. Natara ya stepulo, yatara ya somurol ye fa wo nyama. But mile 2, say inyata manyata ka mo sambaje momo mo fa. Manyata ka sambajele. That very day yo mari fa. That very day nyata ke fale because it yellow be mu yellow to fa be mu falati. If your people are crying for you, ye mola mo fale that other people fana ya lono ko nil fana ye ntol fana la mo fale sang fulay soto wo that kilingo kono ya understand that day saya fulay soto atol wala mo le fa ite fana wala mo fana e phone yola. That's the only thing that we are going to do now pour mo le sila but mel to people musa mo masila mel to nyala because ka fulay be sidi be mo role ibe min ka be lari ibe nyinde for 5 years e bula. That's not good. At the end of the day, wala family ni eje. Yalong ka kari jibe bang. Nile mo la family fanu. Ando ita fel no ibaje la sate kona abe rom kan sate kona le. So what the only thing that we are going to do is mo faye nyinin ka yam fa nyame ne ya fo nyam ni ya sepu ye sepu. You understand? Ndi mo rota ya so ye mo rota ye so. That's the only thing. And we need Jammeh back. We need another president back. We need Jammeh back. This is the only thing we need because President right now, we don't see anybody that is going to come like for somebody who know that Abe Gambia Mutonola as Ntol Laftala Nyame. We only need Jammeh back right now. That's the only thing.
Okay, Aisha. Thank you. Aisha say we need Jammeh back. Thank you, Aisha. Now we go into Dija. Moment of the contribute la. You know, you contribute, but ndaka for drum. Well, our country is going through some hard time right now. Everybody is hungry in that country. Wallahi, Konko Banko Kane. People are hungry. How many family like a Wulino, they cannot even have 3 meals a day. They don't be any contenta, ibeka simang. They don't simanta, ibeka kontong. They don't dasamata, ibeka kontong. Rent bed settling. System mantar Gambia, mokala bungulo bi mendiata e afala rent mu 10,000 de nima jono e finti. Dole afale rent iba jola in pounds lela. Dole ba afale rent iba jola in 6 months lela. Mobo rent jono la 6 months la nyari natala sarali mo fudano 10,000, 20,000. So we need a strong leadership. Leadership manke drong. You see State House, you have tan baldung, you convoy tari blokono, ibe talebe mol gara walela, ibe mol attack la, ibe opposition attack la. Ntalangim president right now, ma anything so that memfal ni diam rambe silo de laka. Silo ka mo sa Gambia be finte bangata Westfield banga silo ni muta banga do ba. Gambia be finte bangata ngata OIC la yin silo tanga do mo. Hey, ni be diam la mo ka foko ha ni silo man do ko ni silo man soto do ko ni ko man feno an kana nyole ni ke ndar mo Africa no lede even Europe be Europe damen bi this Europe where we are ya jele konko domoro dum fen tradula yo le folo kele. Those are basic yo trailer ya comme ya sonandi me bro e mo be bloka. Hey Bintu, what's up? Europe ibe dame tomorrow you try you easy DJ just a minute you will come tomorrow you easily you understand but been the line government be nyame ko men diata me mobe tramfam bloke men diata me nyanta koreke men diata me nyanta koreke because this is what is happening in Gambia because kulubali amanta minginna ite tade motra la garasoro yela moto diala ko pra doku wo betere moto doku kan yena e murota ya fa yeta samba court pour yeta o question answer ita man pare je fole kan no ka finde ga Gambia be banen mbe video yim plela ko ga Gambia be le banen bi ay bul ko nim fulu ci kay tan ni mo be la akata ka tay la kasolto ndabe no mail tulo wallahi man tar fanya foka njam e katra mail tulo sa enen dongo le tar je ibe crime do organize kam fole man finte nim finte tam bita janne tela because men kata o time mol silata no mail tulo le I'll screen all my way, please. I'll screen not touch. Isaja life ni fenke domande. Jani ben jendela. What time mulka sila mile 2 la barsa mile 2 mon man sila jela because from mantar mile 2 sa na manke yeta somanda yeku ye court yeta court konto ina ya domo masi bokono simo ina ya domo da samo ina domo so bi ni ndongol dunta woto ifindira na kote ke be kasila bar ni mo e mo fa ko justice jeta yo mo sentence nyawe last week ako nyanta ka bunki dola ako government ya bunki dola wala ya samba ya hang wala me julo ka counto 5 fa so bi ni mentara garaso ta motar ja so murola wala tara Westfield o sun ko mentara ja so murola o mo jurmo mentara no brikama ye mandi do muda ya bute fa fata iyante fana natila wo nyale e bute fo e fa e fure furo ni nakini nyobale ye bade then people are going to know comme bala firu manyana katare banko kono ani saudi ngine bije saudi ni sunya roke ke bulo kontule ne mo fa e fa ne muta adultery la wala muta fornication ni ngile yanda ke bute wala e fa so Mr. President be mem fora ko UDP NRP o nyi modol be mental government kanyi mol membe attack esa falol mama kande wol useni dabole you are our president irrespective of men vote mom vote bang fintina bang address the Gambians your people your children idimul ikoto comme Gambiano re asobang ko nyin crime membe keren Gambia ko na stop la abe dandu la sotala le man sal ko leke ani America ten Donald Trump nyaaje lula media to lula na ka finta na la mole diam even though he talk about rubbish baraka finta na la mole diam so we expect you as our leader to come out also to talk to Gambians we need look mbahal domo ning kondomo nyimbole tala ni state house ko no sai ngadiam boy ngadiam let's just talk to your people reassure us na musol reassure men ka wuli so manda ita wafro ke sem febe ka hanyino ka wafro ke bani diam ta he president akatale ay silo dale fo silo ko do bata la ko do kon jana be kala president na silo do kule wana last nga president mo ja katala police station oto atala silo atala leptano do momo kata against manyana kata all use la leptam fon la fala wolum because ko mo inte dibi bakede because president me ko 2016 lengete na te dangere sinde bi de ka fo mo le ko del tam police station olte e ka fo mo le ko del tam leptano de ka fo del tam silote Dia, what is your contribution? Because this thing is just making me angry.
Bobby Benari.
So this is the video. This is the video. This is the video. Yeah. Yeah, you can
I think he was even I had check son for the way post to for carbonata for banning can put a picture takan banning kan. This man yala mune yin kidio biyenga kidio kontra yin fa because this man does not care. No hana fin no ngala neighbors all interview mo no Facebook because this is not the first time I'm more father.
Video info but hold on. Ya mele abe gal banning kan yan.
What the hell?
Look at this.
Look at your manga more for that mean for Gambia Bankoka. So I'm not the mommy or mofa. Or fin than a fuck as a do for and fa. Because our neighbors or Nila interview their Facebook. For you make a first person that I mean for. So and the second part is Baro Buga Diam anything about these issues. Baro Buga concern about citizen, Kongo me Bankoka Buga talk about it. Near Baro the silo. What is silo without no food?
Yeah.
Ne silo harmani wala kono fare. Ni ayba moto fon lijante le kono be fare. Ni ayba isan so sana ka moto bon le kono be fare. So wana baro e mol security jibe ba kala nyame. And that's not even the case. Some abandon an election or that Gamino le join together, let them ye coalition of Fenkeba, Mole coalition of Keba, ye massa, ye baro willing the modo and nana. And I'm looking for winning Jambe back. That's something that we spoke about. Jambe minke jam molwe be o jele. Yeah, understand because security ha. But na mulga ye man the same thing. Come you know kakele come keka na mulba but Jambe fan time the same thing was happening. Because na mulga ye man they bukela more long up kata nyaming. So we don't need Jambe also back. The little more la mia ko abe banku dingol tankala. Cause security tight in the banku e chama with laws. Bari ka fo go den ge baro den ya jembe nani ya jembe arabi na min ya jembe font nanu this Gambian folks I don't know how they think they cannot be a president in that country again
anymore. It's done. That one is done.
I cannot understand. Gambe can Jambe la paso bandera what am bidare Komodo but Jambe okay that one is out of option right now. So Gambe will be nana join together. You join UDP because ntaka me understand. Nying patin will be coalitor it's about budela. UDP da fire at a baro budel. So the best thing, call it a new and baro UDP, baro bandi. Yella additional make, yella agreements on landi. then mo be miracle own self is more difficult. Gambia bitaka is very sad. Don't tell the Yabari la family be jail. It seems I come to be jail and be. Because be la best la na mol be jail. Ibe sila la fondo ko ma be wullale. Fon ko ma be wulla fon ba be wullale.
Yeah, okay, Kex. Kex is here.
So
Kex,
that
okay, but Kex bijanne. Kex, please, if you want to join us, please send me a request. Ngana kewa so janne Kex ane. At the small mark, you know, afu mole exactly make it a court because we are so angry. I'm so angry when I saw this video. I think I'll have Kex from on jele. So Kex, please send me a request. Manga Kex invite. Let me invite Kex. No, Kex muna kewa alta Kex need to come and tell us what happened in the court. Nyemun kulubali yale ko lado. Okay, Kex is here. Okay. Kex mbima wa bimbe kala jadon. Na kewa. You know we are so furious. Kewa ma.
Alfa wene
I'm so angry, yeah. Alhamdulillah, you come online. I'm so angry what I saw. So bimbe kala jadon. I cannot believe I've never seen anything like this in the world. Where you la mo fa allegedly maranga fo nyama it at a court and he's insulted because ngala ka betere nenka wo nyawo bulu fengo de what happened?
Yeah, ko yalo nyame when the incident happens, you know, I was among the people made along go I tried to find his image because ngalo ne ka borale. And for people to actually trace him, Momembe Borola, you need to distribute his picture so that public will be able to identify him. But the police will cannot be at everywhere.
Yeah.
So, and I do that, and thanks to that effort, because Mayor Mutanunka hand over to the police was a civilian, and he relied on those pictures on on the platform. Police will find Namala pictures, so they rely on those pictures also. Walatina, he was able to be identified. So come find in Bala because that night we went with the police up to his house. Na try more fight than the woman I obey Urala Bongono in Sukuda, then he wear no new clothes so that the Senegambia Patila Jefofanoka than Somandani. He was trying to escape. That was the time one civilian were recognized through the picture soul. So come find Lebala, but we are very used to this. You know, he insulted my mother because Kabamina I got the information.
Can you imagine?
You know, so he said so many things, you know. So, but for us, we are very used to that. You know. So until we are very, very used to those things, so always when issues of this nature come in court, you know, people accuse people will always insult journalists, and they are the ones who are populating what happens. But that's our job, that we need to inform the public what happens in the court. So these things comes before the court, but even in the courtrooms, he was very rude to the judge, the magistrate, because Kabiye magistrate FC my new magistrate, but it's FS camera, something like that. New magistrate on your mother hand over Olebulu to hear the case. So Kabiya and the matter is memo is a capital offense, where he can be sentenced to life imprisonment or he will be sentenced to death. These two options, if he is found wanting. So, and the magistrate court doesn't have the jurisdiction to try such types of courts. So, it will be matter transfer. And then the magistrate court, and maybe the Namoto Chabo in Nakodo in a mobile police will be for your dinner. But in the manner and the way he's even saying that, Ekalonko, you know, he's very rude. And for a so magistrate I didn't have the jurisdiction to matter here. So need at high court you can hear all those things. So I think you know Majaka for combating phone. I often doing the TikTok or
So basically, Kex, you are the first person that reported about this. It for a picture that obviously about grievance or jail. But come it had in the court, but it had in Yaman, for come. Durko Kulubalialum, Durka Yamata. What do you think? Anyala Matam for Kulubalialum?
No, Kulubali Alam, Buba until never still latte Kundale. And the Doma Mentara Jamani, Bakar, and Niolekatante, and Anela Bunko almost on several occasions because I knew Niolekatante, I was staying in a 3-bedroom and a parlor with my younger brother, so the other room is free. So why do I can walk on the Akela, but Kabinte ala behavior soldier, not from do my Quasimo Bondakoto. But all the time, 9 days later, Kundafa can command the brother Lafan. There is no single time found and then commanding to a found. So, but because of that picture, Solman Finded, because that night, Borola Wadoman, he was seeing all the pictures on social media, and more especially it is coming from my platform. and
yes,
Melfanal
absolutely.
Kata, and I'll make a reference the wall picture credit by Kex.
Kex,
So I will let you so come fale babulu. Ajako Kex was the cause of me and Namuta Tombi. I will be escape because I tell. So, but at the end of the day, we are trying to also help our as a citizen, concerned citizen, very we have a right to help the police in terms of more crime to make sure that we apprehend the person. So, see if I and I didn't regret my actions, and Alhamdulillah, I helped the police and the community to capture him because I bought him for funding even though he's not a Gambian, he's from Senegal, but I never make a Gambia jam, Buba from one of us or Gambia jam when it comes to as a citizen of this country. So that's also important.
Absolutely. I remember me and you going to this guy's garage. Man, for that the same garage only number.
What other farm very good. Nyeka kumande na nefa etaja ela baga so wutu la moto bala fon ya la paso jo ita be nyini na fa moto e fix. What ole Canadian ya nyini ka sa fa set low my job. Man, I could remember 3 days before his death. Na kumande na officer remember for around Bako Independence Stadium or na fonko wutu na moto la dinamo atara pakato anyini njia na raya fix inonka ko jolla ko nyano yo settle low my job rek I still now have that wave transfer in my phone. So that's how much the boy is late kundaje kam da wuluta Gambia le kam da ga na fa menke Gambia dingolla Buba mo na fa so Gambia because Buba is just being rude be kulubali alla la sate kono even ala moto fan kono kabana ta nyimbo attack not only mol nyaay muro le but I fan only muro bele bulandi moto kon. So in the event that na muro busa bula sida fan sikana, so that's why kabiala moto muta na fan fan atalari wodo so ka ndandila ko already have that intention that kabe faro
premeditated it have a court lay, big and bekela journalist it have a court lay, but right now from June 1st kana sign kono we are talking about the deaths, the young people women father come brikama those 2 people even lipa je fa ntella tabo koto je you understand this incident be jana and other places, the may remember that Fajukunda, you understand? But don't you think this is alarming for the young people also? Because Biba platform over 300 something BJB, over 6,000 jube. What is your advice to the young people? Kalongo, even you more finding consequences, the government for a message like kill because you have a court every day, take a case if I be but more family until we count up to 10 people right now in just 1 month. What are reasons these things are happening and what need to be done?
Yeah, so Ebajala go to Nyala from the Brikama Duruma Koron incident. You come to the Fajikunda incident, me 18 years didn't know more for. You go to Fajara, the university student. You come to Latekunda German. You go to CRR in Bansang, Galemanda, just Kununkoba. You count within a space of 1 month, almost you are counting of almost 7-8 murder cases. Milalonko, Ekamobung, Ekamoso Murola. It's very serious. It's alarming. And when problems are happening, what governments do is what is the cost factor. It is very, very important to investigate. Just not only Kaforeko, okay, let's just and we just arrest the person. But sometimes you look at what is the cost factor, what is causing these things. Government need to look into that because the responsibility of a government is to protect the life and the property of its citizens. And if any government fail in that aspect, then you have a problem. So how do you protect the life and the properties of your citizens is to make sure that when crimes are increasing, you look at what is the cost factor of those crimes. Is it because of lack of employment that is happening in the country? Is it because of the drugs that are coming to the country? Is it because of there's another factor that is into it? Is it because of the security lapses? Or is it, you need to at least do an investigation. That is the essence of a government, to investigate and tell us that concretely this is what happens. But if you want to look at the fire brigade system, whereby you go and arrest that party, arranged before the court, it puts citizens to put the law in their own hands. And incident, if people didn't stop those angry youths, they would have put the law in their own hands. Hadn't been that way, Buba Muta, they would have killed him. You look at that of the Yunus Ambai's case too. University student, Kabeko remind the court to mile to Yajala the actions there. And police will try and escape in the Nunia Muta or because at the end of the day, people are now seeing that this is a routine that is happening all the time. People are just stabbing people. So we need to look at what is happening. What is the cost factor of this? Why is it happening? And once you know that, then you can now diagnose the problem to know that if it is lack of employment, how do you solve those issues? If it is because of the drugs that are coming, how do you control the borders, so that drugs are not coming? If it is because of lack of security, to make sure that we address all those people. So these are some of the issues that we need to look into. But if we didn't look into that, it's going to be alarming. And we have seen so many murder cases that are happening, in the space of within 1 month, what is happening, and it's alarming. And it should be a concern to every citizen.
Kex, thank you so much. But Kex, I think you need to say this again because to be honest, since I was born, I've never seen a rude murderer like this. Because being a major court, maybe or something. But to come to you, I'm so sorry that itara do call when you hate ning banendrol be sikela. But this is crazy. Come I banendrol menke. And then I move, and then come I banko bele banembi, I move bele banem, move bele thing, But
if you look at the whole issue, the Buba la fire, the Ibu's family be mourn can Mele Buba Ibu Freo Samba Senegal upon their arrival. If they tell you how the family was, because Buba was the breadwinner of the family, trying to struggle the little that he have in the Gambia to send it to his family to survive, Wole along ko harm the person that they lose today. Wala when ni kuya kon hansa ol man ni kuya fam ban. Wole na nyim video jeko moment na mo fa he's not even remorseful. Ajibe ba be banendo because nim banendo ni be bulo wulinda. Who are you insulting? You are almost insulting the entire nation. Whoever contributed to this thing, whoever sympathetic with Buba bol bele nenkamje because kabafinda moto kono daga bul kumbala wulinda until benyin sign all ko is an insult. Who are you insulting? Na for su dia until enter recognize ka fa sa yalan ka kumol fo kadum wulula. But for us we are used to this. We are so many. Sometimes people can tell you in face me court on general. Tell me wulo let al munafi call let. But this is the job that we choose for ourselves to inform the citizens what is happening. So I can't disturb now because it's a job that I have chosen, and I know that it comes with challenges. It comes
safety
with
right now because Allah safety right now to me is a big concern because you people are after these criminals and then I'll keep Bondi. It's I'm praying for you. I'm praying for everybody that is there, but especially you because Gambia court kai. Niaje be molka what is happening in the court thanks to you and your effort and but lastly also Kex Niaje be from the people that are involved in these cases now they are all young people don't you think government also need to put into mechanism because Gambia Gambia Europe like Kex nitara jam bar in a restaurant they ask you for your ID card if you go to a nightclub they ask you for your ID card Nila fatal hotel or to fatal apartment or they ask you for ID card. Nila fakata pub letter. But in my country, where like you can go to a club and meet with a 13, 14, 12, 15, 16-year-old girl or boy at a club okono. Wala binga nete yang afa Kex imam mo apartment or membro kon 14, 15 years ngata nga fenga. Don't you think government also need to put a policy in place? Mentam apartment or mentam club or mentam pub to mentam hotel. If any child me alonko is under 18, 19, 20 because Jamfan, to my surprise, maybe 18 at time because there was a dental tara bad also, between 11 seater, 11, 12, more moment at 21 year benefiting. But don't you think also we need to have laws whereby at the implement come, didn't under age at a certain time, a manana tara restaurant or a manana tara club or a manana tara bar, a manana tara apartment or at momo you offended. Then they need to put you on that. Don't you think we need to have a laws like new Western world back? Don't you think we can also implement the same?
Absolutely, you are right. You are spot on. The government responsibility, to make sure that both the moral and the welfare of its citizens, every person is a son of the citizen. For maturity age bankola responsibility and both moral and terms of how to put the enabling environment so that you will not be exposed to so many things. Melanonko will make you a criminal, drugs, so you will not be exposed to so many things that are happening in our country. Mele alonko abatina you will develop the mind of a criminality. It is still hani ni andara jibe dindol memfanga wafiro kenan bedol kono jang. I think mele alonko they are called child labor, which is the law is here in this country. But we are very good in terms of designing laws, but when to implement is the problem. But state has to protect every child mele alonko amandra for that maturity level. But this is what is not happening in our country. People who are exposed to them. Just walk away and you go around the Senegambia area. You see what is happening in our streets also. What are you telling a young child, and the person is waiting for a custom, well, I do other things. So if you see that he just normalized it, because this is normal, why not government put a policy? Whoever is gonna do those type of works, you stay in a place where by Momo Sulatila Mariminata rather than you going to the street and just standing there. You are normalizing it because it becomes normal to him. Why not I do it? So it becomes a normal. And Jikol Molka no sound the Jikola, Molka Koje, they photocopy, they imitate it and other things. So these are issues they are all happening in our country. But what are we doing to so that we safeguard our young generations that are coming? In terms of the young people, look at the crime rate. Just the 18 years child. Why was he exposed to all those things? So, because I can't in Fajara. Why allowing all those people even to go there at the first places? Because the club soul doesn't have those things. So, 17 years, 16 years, so the club he's exposed to the Abeloring, Molbe Droko, Malanya, Siga Sabalanya Amaji. Tandila kontemo bandio de bedangam ya entandaje so afana kada fa miracle that's normal. So once that becomes normal to the party the America okay, society already accepted this, so the party doesn't care again. So government must make sure that they protect its citizens in such age tender age also to make sure that they put policies and programs that will safeguard the young generation coming, because this will be the future leaders. But what I'm seeing at this country right now is very alarming and is very, very dangerous, and I think we need to come with policies in terms of avoiding certain situations, because at the end of the day we are not nurturing the next generations in a good and a professional manner. So and it starts from the home. Like sometimes like 10 years 12 years he meet with every type of human being in the society, and we don't have good people in the society. So so at the end of the day he will use any means whereby you look at the young people coming from our school system every year. How many thousands of students are graduating from our school system, but how many are consumed by the job market? So these are factors. So you sit down after 12 years or 13 years in school or 15 years, because near 12 years in basic education or up to grade 12. If you about GTTI or any skill center, 3 years that's 15 years almost. From there you don't have a job. So you model kamurila parents so they use any means whereby they can have money. That's why can you robbery attack soldier. So all these things are factors. How do we create that employment for the young people that are coming from our school system? So all these things are issues that you need to address them. That's why you have the labor department to know all the people that are graduating from our school system. What type of skills do they graduate with, so that we make sure that the job market consume them. But are we creating those employment? So now you have so many young people in the street, and once you stay in the street, then you develop the street life. Once you develop the street life, now you don't fear anything. So my neighbor in my house, Alamoto around Kotu Johnson, another old direct, I bolt a Lorin Johnson. The guy is a tanka be watching. A jita rek pour kala moto simo jibe sapiraka ye murolo ndaka kay ko la mobile oni la laptop o bedina la mobile full o beni la laptop o din, and they left away with those things all. So you see that nobody is even safe.
Do fana ko nyoko ko say ka dun korda ko la meter off. So they think porque la meter check rek they attack you. So
they attack you. Just look at the Esola case, right?
Yeah,
so yeah, and so many of those things. So this is the issue. So if people are definitely not safe, it's a concern. So I think we all need to, it's a collective responsibility. All of us should be a community police. All of us should be a police officers to make sure that we make sure we report. Because before around there are groups of guns that are now in the society. Gun life let aside. Attack, in groups, 50, 60 of them. In society. All these things are issues that we need to address.
Lastly, before the police only post, Busumbala, Dindin Saba, Dobe 13, Dobe 15, Dobe 14. Yeah, Dindin Dolo Gambute for Fate block. Just on Saturday, be the police. Yeah, be the police. So, Kex, anyway, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Please, boy, be safe. Be safe. Thank you. So, guys, this was my brother Kex Mankatar Koto. Bi balafiro menkata je ako berin bo findra na ta fon komanda to lale bane inenta police nyanta non kanyem bula rek yanin dongol bula nyola just 3 minutes rek ya discipline 3 minutes rek ya discipline but I don't know what to say, and actually I don't even know what to say. Gambia lamrek because ntamanyi understand no nyari ite mola mofa yo furechika ya samba Senegal eta ya dia la mola pour ya bade wor mom pare woto ite mo bala firen no ikana court ikamo be Gambia be dindinke ba musuka fike ika be banning because that's what he did. I won't be banning. But until me blame, until the President Barona government le blame. You understand? Look at him. Let me play this video. I am. Lenda sunkan dong ne mon kisi salom bukan malu. Cem. Informa nying. No ni mo mal bal ni manken de ni nyama made. He's just rude kulubali albala because aka mem for he knows exactly what he's talking about. Because ako ko jellen video bi ngeen dugal ko TikTok. So he knows exactly what he's talking about. Kulubali ya fem fente ngeen de. Yen dangin sambalal mile tu ya kunli ya landi. You busota flow ya juokan in the kendake. That is the only language that these people can hear. Because this is very disgusting. Mandi dongo ibanan Senegal. Ay na Gambia, ay detar Gambia jang. Ay doko fang ay mol employ. Ite ita ya muta ya fa. Ye samba court. At least remorse fang itani mol la fwe ko bilay. Setan lam ten. Pare ko hani. Ndara kulubali ala Gambia bed. Because ngina kulubali keso bija nyimu kulubali keso pro max la. Ngina kulubali antana na maje. Honestly, I'm so sorry to use this word, guys. But nyinga mankende anata Gambia be neng. Prim President Barobang. Fontel mola wan me do my mo be neng. You understand? Apareta boy asama mile to wanya. But a mile to number 5 nyande sambala wolto. Nyimu kulubali alte. Nyindi nuru nyanda ka kulubali. Hey, nyindi benke fonke gangolti konyol to teng. I remember when I was young. What I wanted for Nanjana silo yintodum talendim forokono. Dinindo le tola je ko tel to mu Boko Haram le mala tel mem mu kebal tinya. You remember man 19 years dinol fade ya jambela time ye fanke ko tel mu Boko Haram le ni merol kata marsiro ikate ke attack ya jambe ya jambe sojarol itate bilong le keji ya dala tenne ye ni nuru muta wulo kono ika busolta buso belto ye bute be ya muta je less than 1 month o gang fenketa alkana sama police ñin kulubali hadol bijia ike butele foye budal fon ikana sino akang ye gambe jela pour sen kole wok gatsa yin sojarol jela yan tatele fintindi la banko kan ale sojarol fintindi na baro sojarol fintindi na bang ye power dile kana mo fade e mo bu ye fade bar dokol dila ye batinol dila ñi ndul menke fon kulubali teng na le mo tenga al special selo londi ya jambel tama wolle ke nu ye samba ye indi nu mu de discipline lomde kudote jede ike butele fay jole fenke samba wes file jebe clean suto ye samba ye ju far kendeke so mani gale merol bare ye mure ares ye samba mile tu me hotelote e konton dile oxy mon dile dasa mo dila ibita court so ko say ko enjoy nya paral ke escort nyame camera katal lori kanten they enjoy this moment ba ni ye ju far deno ju far lolo ya ju far kilinke so manda wulta fon fula amansino ala belto kam seconde ko ya kandinde tadde ya kandinde ya bula bueno ya moy ko ke gang attack ake miracle le ka fala ngini san so be ala muta. This is the only thing gatsa ni barote president ke non tel fuje bang billahi wallahi court martial ko kere ke sojarol fintinde drogo be dawoda nyim banko ka fintele ade momo mutala yeso. That's the only thing. Hey, Gambia, you can't look at Gambia manke kombo yesi boroji be fana diamla ababulo kela teng ababulo kela kono teng abe sino la mitin dulalto abe nyi kuma foni ron fala mfama teng dabo ko teng mama kande ko teng we don't need. Yes? Huh? Oh, dinner, okay. Okay. My guys, it's time to dinner time. So we are going to have a dinner. Thank you so much, guys, for joining me. We'll be back, but I have to go and eat. Until we are going to have a dinner. So thank you so much. I think I'll come back later and then we discuss about this. Thank you. Bye. Cheers.